The year was 1843, and the fertile plains of Sindh, irrigated by the mighty Indus River, had drawn the covetous eyes of the British Empire. Underneath the grandeur of the royal courts and the bustling streets of Hyderabad, there was a palpable tension. Forces were aligning, both visible and hidden, in preparation for an inevitable clash. Rahim Khan, a young warrior from a line of Sindhi protectors, trained under the moonlight along the riverbank, practicing with the sword passed down through generations of his family. News of British encroachments whispered through the markets and mosques, carried by worried voices. Sensing the looming threat, Rahim's heart swelled with both pride and fear, knowing the call to defend his homeland was imminent. In stark contrast to Rahim's traditional combat preparations, General Charles Napier of the British Army orchestrated his approach with mechanical precision. Known for his ruthless strategy and formidable resolve, Napier's intentions were cloaked in diplomatic duplicity, aiming to subjugate Sindh under the guise of peace. When Rahim observed the British forces making camp not far from Hyderabad, the reality of the impending conflict struck him hard. He raced back to his village, sounding the alarm. The elders, led by his seasoned warrior uncle, Aftab Khan, decided that the time had come to confront the invaders. The villagers, though outnumbered, were determined to resist, arming themselves with whatever weapons they had. On the arid plains near Miāni, the air grew tense as two disparate forces prepared for battle. Rahim stood with his kinsmen, farmers and tradesmen, their faces set with determination, as they faced the disciplined ranks of Napier's army, complete with artillery and cavalry. The battle commenced with a thunderous barrage from British cannons, setting the tone for a day that would be etched in the memory of every Sindhi. Rahim, leading a contingent, charged with ferocity, his blade reflecting the stark sunlight as it met the enemy. As steel clashed with steel, Rahim encountered a British officer. Their duel was intense, mirroring the larger chaos that engulfed the battlefield. Around them, men fell like autumn leaves, their cries piercing through the din of combat. Tragedy struck when Rahim's uncle was felled by a musket ball, his vibrant banner tumbling to the dust. Witnessing this, Rahim's sorrow quickly turned to a burning rage. He lifted the banner high, rallying his men with renewed vigor. They pushed forward, driven by grief and the unyielding desire to defend their home. Napier, observing the fierce resistance, ordered his cavalry to charge, hoping to break the Sindhi lines once and for all. The ground shook under the weight of the British charge, changing the momentum of the battle. The battle waned with the setting sun, leaving behind a scarred landscape. The British had secured a tactical victory, but the cost in lives and morale was steep. Rahim, though wounded, survived, wandering among the casualties to find his uncle. There, amidst the fallen heroes of Sindh, he vowed to remember their sacrifice and to continue the struggle for freedom. General Napier, despite the victory, was struck by the valor of the Sindhi warriors. His dispatches back to British command included not just details of the victory, but an acknowledgement of the fierce spirit of the Sindhi people. The Battle of Miāni resonated through the generations, becoming a symbol of resistance against imperialism. Rahim, revered as a hero, lived through the British annexation, but maintained his pride in Sindhi identity. Historians, reflecting on the battle, have often highlighted not just the military aspects, but the profound display of courage by the Sindhi people. Rahim's story and the battle at Miāni continue to inspire discussions about national identity and resistance, ensuring that the spirit of those who fought continues to inspire future generations in their own struggles for sovereignty and dignity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.